EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Huskies of Austin. Strap in, this will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. But you look at this defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Ready?
Ritter will set up to throw it. That's complete to Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Goff now to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal. Now it's Goff. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Huskies use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And just shutting him off there. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. But you look at this defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Here's Ritter. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Call it a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Arnold Ebiketie gets there for the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Gong. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Goff now looking to throw. Touchdown! Sam Laporta. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Yellow, line, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Got it.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Robinson on a give right side. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Ready.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Robinson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. First down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down. But they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
That's complete to Laporta. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Tackle made there by Budda Baker. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights. Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. A handoff as they run the counter play. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, set.
Here's 3rd and 3. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Ritter now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. Looking middle, and that's complete. 20, 10, 5. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
On the set.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Strike. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here.
Okay, right.
So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
14. Obama. Super.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Ric Flair.
Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. On the give, here's Gibbs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is out of bounds here. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Gibbs again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Ritter off the play fake. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Ready up.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Ultra. Set.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Ready,
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready.
Ritter. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Super 66.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And all the way in for the touchdown. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Huskies have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape. Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Rolling to his left. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. To throw is Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
What's up, man?
Tiger. Hey, Shell. What's that?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come
the
off
Falcons.
the bench.
That motherfucker try to slow the game down like shit.
Coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now it's Goff. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Huskies are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their
yeah, B.I. Robinson, bro. He ran that ball, I think, 20 or 30 straight times, bro. I was like, God damn.
They'll increase their lead to 28.
Yeah, and then 4th down and 1, he kept getting it.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
But the game broke open in the 3rd quarter. That's what 2 touchdowns, 35-7
Fair
now.
catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Come on, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside.
He ain't passing so much. He just kept running the ball to the outside.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Yeah, he got Josh Kittle.
On second down now.
He lost Pitts and got Kittle somehow. I guess Kittle's old as shit, though. So.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game,
I got his call.
Reacting and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Yeah, put him on the bench. Exactly.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Let's go now.
2nd and 12. To the air again, it's Ritter. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson.
It's going to be a shopping year.
Effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss.
You're like, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that.
Today, his team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a
give me some of that,
too. Take back to the locker room with him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way
shopping
in the
like
NFL,
shit.
haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue
especially if the shit's fuck out for the first week, so you get to do all your shit the second week. You can buy a whole new line at cheap.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and seems like they're just having fun out there.
You can get first round for that.
There's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
75 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Goff going to shift him around.
Yeah.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
Right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
As secondary run, they're gonna bump that shit up. Because they're probably not going to, they're probably not going to drop Diggs because he was hurt.
And a good swarm to the football
Bland up,
as they get him down at about the 40. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Fourth down, big play. Here's Ritter. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Austin, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
I think what Bland's doing, I don't know if y'all you want to re-sign Gilmore for real. I know he's on the contract, but he might be a late cut because it's probably zero penalty. He's not? Gotcha. Well, you also remember you're also going to have a whole new defensive crew coming in, so it's not like anybody's tied to him. You know what I mean? So they're going to be looking at numbers for sure. Now you always want to have a veteran in the room. You know what I mean? I know Terry be embarrassing him. Terry loved playing against Gilmore. In the morning? Yeah. So just type in the next. I mean, when it's goddamn at a release. Yeah, I would just put full win for yourself. Be like, look, I tried, and they can see it. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yo, the R8 or R? Yeah, there's the electric version. Mm. Yeah, I mean the entire the i8 was literally like their first major electric car. Mm. Yeah, I got the. I told you I got a Ferrari. That's nice. I got the name of it. Check it out right now.